Hello air signs, I am here to do the testing of the love readings that I told you guys I would try out for the month of December 2015. So for those of you that are new to astrology or tarot, an air sign would be like a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius person. And so this will be a general love reading. I will first start off with the people that are not in an established relationship or are open to love. And then I will end with the people that are already in an established relationship. I don't know what the name of this deck is. I'm sorry. It's like a Rider-Waite deck though, kinda. Alright, so as we go into the month of December, the first card that we have for you, air signs, is the Four of Cups. So, for those of you that are not in relationships, I don't feel like you're going to start off the month being open to having a relationship. You're going to be kind of self-absorbed, and that's not necessarily negative. It's just that you have your own things going on. There's a lot of things that you need to take care of for yourself or other things that are pulling you. And so although there may be opportunities and offers available to you, you may just be so busy that you don't even have time for them, or you may just be working on yourself or doing some introspection. And so you just the offer, you're not ready to take offers right now. So although I would say, you know, still go out and have fun and spread your energy, because energy can be it can leave an imprint, and some people you can run into more than once, and that energy can sit with them and want to know you well. I just don't think that this first week is conducive to relationships. It's more for taking time to yourself and worrying about things that you need to take care of alone. When we go into the second week, we have the Emperor. So if you do meet somebody in the second week, I think this is when the energy says that there is the potential to create something stable. So although you were not open to a relationship in the beginning of the month or the first week of the month, and I don't even think that you should be open to relationships because you have some self-work to do or some things you need to work on your own, I think that if there are some offers that come in during the second week of the month, that you should take them because they do have the potential to grow. And I said this in the other reading, but in your reading too, it seems like the offer may not come in from who you may expect, but still be open to the possibility as long as people meet your values and ethical beliefs, because like I said, this is a card about stability and establishment. In your last week, or excuse me, third week, I don't know why I keep saying last week, you have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a sensitive male. He is very in touch with his emotions. And although he's in touch with his emotions, that doesn't mean that he lets them live on his sleeve, but he does have that depth of character and sensitivity available to him. He could be somebody that's kind of like artsy, or he can be somebody that is a very creative person, very loving person. Like if you want the guy that's going to sit, or even if you're a guy and you want the person, an established, mature person that can still connect with you on an intellectual level, I see the possibility also coming in the third week. Now, I'm going to pull the last card and then I have something to say. And then the last week we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is balance, this is success. This is moving from a time of lack and worry to where you feel more stable and more secure. So for air signs that are not attached, or that may be looking for love or open to love, while I think the beginning of the month offers may come in and you may still be in the stages where you're not quite ready for that, I think that you're going to move through the month with some more stability in the person that you meet. I feel like a lot of you will have somebody come in and they may not look the way you want them to look physically, so that's up to you to decide if you're going to be open to other types of people that aren't on your list. But anyway, this mature emotional energy is going to come in. Somebody that's stable, somebody that's secure, somebody that has their stuff together, somebody that can meet you on the level that you need to be met. And I think that you can totally establish a relationship with them. For people that are in an established relationship, where I see this energy playing out for you, air signs, is that I feel like the person in your life may be the person that may be a little bit self-absorbed. And the reason why I feel this is because when we're doing a love reading, we can only control who we are. And so I feel like although there's a secure, established relationship, that maybe there needs to be some giving. Maybe this partner that you have needs a little bit of emotional giving, and they could need to give too, but we can't control them. If they're if they listen to this reading, then you guys can give to each other. But there needs to be some emotional offerings to continue to bring some stability into this relationship, so that it doesn't start to cause lack and worry about how people are feeling. Because deep down inside, even if it doesn't seem like it, there's a lot of maturity and a lot of practicality in the relationship, and a lot of give and take. But because sometimes it's just assumed once you get to a certain level, there may not be an expression of it as much as the other person would like. So I feel like the month of December is telling you to bring some love and affection and emotion back into the relationship, and connecting to continue to add to the emotional growth and bank of the relationship, which will in turn add to the stability of the relationship, which will also add confidence to the relationship, so there's no worries or no doubts about how the relationship is progressing. And I think that whoever is willing to invest emotionally to continue to build up this emotional bank in the relationship, whoever is doing that, I think the other person will feel good about that and feel confident about that and come in and meet you at the level that you're giving. So I don't see, it's not like all about sex or anything in your reading. It's about bringing some emotional connection back into the relationship to continue to build growth and stability together. So that is your love reading for air signs for December 2015.